This is Tim Bryce with my column titled, Chinks Appear in the Democrats' Armor. We are now on the eve of the confrontation between Judge Brett Kavanaugh and Dr. Christine Blasey Ford at the U.S. Senate confirmation hearing in Washington, D.C. Although nothing has been formally filed, neither in 2018 or 35 years ago, Dr. Ford accuses the judge of sexual harassment when she was in high school. This is an 11th-hour Hail Mary pass made by the Democrats to delay the confirmation vote until after the midterm elections, where they might possibly capture both chambers of Congress and thereby negate the nominee. Undoubtedly, the Democrats will not believe the judge's testimony. Likewise, the Republicans will see Dr. Ford as a willing pawn in their opponent's strategy. Without some sort of tangible evidence or expert testimony, this will remain a he said, she said affair, and the Democrats will have successfully delayed the confirmation vote on the judge by 2 weeks. Regardless of the outcome, the Democrats will, of course, demand an FBI investigation, thereby further delaying the vote. But this is something for a criminal case, of which the judge is yet to be charged. They may also introduce something else to delay the vote, such as a parade of women accusing him of indiscretions. This is all known by people on both sides of the aisle. The Democrats are playing the Republican leadership, who wants to appear fair. However, the left has been working behind the scenes, orchestrating delays and interruptions, such as the protesters who earlier upset the proceedings. All of this has taken what is normally a rather civil investigation into an embarrassing affair for all involved. Even before the judge's appointment by President Trump, the Democrats let it be known they would not support any candidate put forth by the president, as the person would undoubtedly be conservative and allegedly would overturn Roe v. Wade. Judge Kavanaugh just happened to be the one selected and has had to go through hell, along with his family. If the Democrats on the Judiciary Committee were asked to vote on the judge based solely on his legal record, I am confident they would still vote against him. In other words, the vote would be no different today as it would have been if it were held at the beginning. It will be interesting to see if the Republicans possess the will to shut them down. If the shoe was on the other foot and the Democrats were in charge of the committee, they would have surely voted on the candidate already. If the Republicans botched the hearing, this could have devastating consequences on the midterm elections. As I indicated in my recent op-ed, The Political War of 2018, the Democrats are desperate and as such are exhibiting obnoxious, immoral behavior. They will go to any length to get elected, regardless if it is legal or not, believing the end justifies the means. Fortunately, their shenanigans during this campaign cycle, culminated by the Kavanaugh hearings, has not gone unnoticed by the American public. In a new report, Gallup reports Republican Party favorability highest in 7 years, jumping from 36% to 47%. According to the report, Democrats have historically had a higher favorability rating with Democrats and independents, but this all changed this year as independents gravitated to Republicans. As Gallup reports, quote, the overall increase in the favorable image of the Republican Party is a result of a jump in the positive views of Republicans, including independents who lean toward the party. The percentage of Republicans and leaners with favorable views of their party grew from 67% last September to 85% now, end quote. This jives with another Gallup report issued in June, stating Americans who are satisfied with the direction of the country has reached a 12-year high, going back to September 2005. In other words, Americans appear to appreciate the efforts of President Trump and the Republicans, such as the upturn in the economy, the support for law enforcement and the military, and the need to curb illegal immigration. Further, they do not seem to appreciate the helter-skelter of the Democrats and want to see the country return to normal. All of this suggests the Democrats are not winning the hearts and minds of the American people, but rather are alienating them instead. This does not bode well for the party as they approach the midterm elections just a few scant weeks away. Should they lose in November, and I suspect they will, it will mean the Democrats cannot win lawfully or unlawfully, thereby presenting a serious conundrum for them as they approach the 2020 presidential year. This is where the party will have to make some hard decisions, such as policies and tactics, finding suitable candidates, and the general direction of the party. For example, do they continue to embrace socialism or return to a moderate position? I suspect the first reaction will be to march and protest the outcome, thereby compounding their problem with the American people. Now the question is, can we survive the next 6 weeks? Let's pray so. Friends, keep the faith. This is Tim Bryce in Palm Harbor, Florida. Follow me on the internet at timbryce.com.